How do you see future of fandom evolving from a consumer standpoint in the next 5 years?
So some of these might be repeating, but I think it bears saying.
Yeah.
You're no longer limited to your local experience of your local football team, but the world is open to you now. You can support any sport or any club or any athlete from across the world. So trend number one, I think you can use things like social media to expose fans to new sports, and they can fall in love with them. The amount of people I know here in the UK, anecdotally, that are now big fans of the American sports.
Yeah.
Which wasn't a thing really growing up, but now people are going to flock to watch the NFL game in London, which I think is sort of October timing.
Yeah.
We saw it with the NBA a few weeks ago. This is
Madrid,
really meaningful. So I think that's something that will just keep becoming more and more prevalent. You'll always have your local team, but I think that then next you'll be more open to other stuff. I think the athlete side is another one that people increasingly, my kids, for example, are more interested in the athletes and what they're doing than necessarily being obsessed with the clubs. Again, it's been said, but it's worth bearing, like where does that get taken to its obvious end, which is the athletes being really a key driver of content. What if they were even streaming games themselves? You know, could be the logical end.
We have started seeing creators streaming games, obviously.
Yeah.
So there is that, shift in broadcast and media rights in that sense already.
Absolutely. I mean, what is a broadcaster in 2026, right? It could be a creator gets hold of some rights and broadcasts themselves. We saw that by the time I left YouTube, there was 2 or 3 case studies.
Yeah, Mark Goldbridge started.
Mark Goldbridge, Bundesliga, Kazi TV with the World Cup in Brazil. And then one of my personal favorites was a rugby channel called Egg Chasers.
Okay.
You may not have heard of it, but a passionate fan channel. I can't remember how many subscribers. I want to say 80,000. Not huge, but basically.
But hardcore.
Hardcore. Yeah. And then went and made a bold decision to go and buy the rights to second division French rugby and broadcast it. And that was another really good example, I think, of taking ownership of it and just saying, well, what if we did it ourselves? Like, we already know the game. We can commentate. And it's a democratization of broadcast, I think, that isn't existential for the TV broadcasters, but it's complementary.
It's additive, Yeah.
So there are a few. And then being biased again, I would come back to the glass and say, like, the fan experience is going to change because you'll have this more frictionless tech in your day-to-day of how you consume sports. I mean, that's more relevant for going to the games than maybe watching on TV. But I think that's going to be really powerful and hopefully change the way we consume sport and enjoy it.